Hello everyone, welcome to Sources classes. So in this video again we'll be continuing our discussion with respect to questions pertaining to the quantitative aptitude section of the paper. So if we talk about the QA section in this year, if we talk about that in general, this year the papers seem to be a little bit on the difficult side. That is the kind of question that has been asked in this year's paper. They seem to be a little bit more calculation intensive and required an in-depth understanding of the subject matter to solve them. This in turn increased the complexity of the paper section in general as well. So what we'll be doing in this particular video is that we'll be focusing ourselves on a question pertaining to the paper itself that we have seen come this year's paper, and then subsequently we'll try and solve the same so that we are well aware of the approach involved towards solving the same. Okay. Having said that, let us try and solve this question. Let's take a look and try and understand the approach. The question here involves concepts of geometry and permutation and combination. Okay, 4 points out of 8 are collinear. The number of quadrilaterals that can be formed by joining them are, okay, so we have 8 points. So say this is 1 point, we have 4 collinear point. Okay, 2 point, okay, just let me see. So we have 1, 2, 3 and 4. These 4 are collinear and the rest are random points. Okay, rest are random points. Now what we are asked that how many quadrilaterals can be formed from these 8 points. Okay, now try and understand something. If we pick these 4 collinear points, collinear points, we cannot form a quadrilateral. So that is the quadrilateral, every point will be in a straight line. All we can have is straight line, and for quadrilateral we at least need 4 points. Okay, we need 4 points. So we can form a 4 points by taking this 4 points. Yes, this is a quadrilateral, we can form this. So first condition will be of forming the same will be 4 non-collinear points. Okay, and how many way can we choose this? We can choose 4 collinear points, non-collinear points in 4 ways. That is one way. There's only one way to choose. I'll be choosing all 4 of this. Okay. Second case, say, let me draw this again. These are my 4 collinears and these are my non-collinear points. Okay. Now I'm going to incorporate the collinear points as well. So let me take 1 collinear point and 3 non-collinear point. Okay, so see here I can form this quadrilateral. So yes, this can be formed. So second condition will be 3 non-collinear points and 1 collinear point. So 3 points out of 4 non-collinear points can be chosen in 4C 3 ways. Into 1 point out of the 4 collinear points can be chosen in 4C 1 ways. So therefore 4 into 4, this would give us 16 ways. Okay, and now let us talk about another condition. Say we have this 4 collinear points, okay, and this 4 being my random non-collinear points. I'm going to choose 2 collinear points. Okay, 2 collinear points and 2 non-collinear points, and if I join the same 2, 3, so we have another quadrilateral this way as well. So third condition will be 2 collinear and non-collinear points each. So this can be done. So 2 non-collinear points from 4 non-collinear points can be chosen in 4C 2 ways, and similarly The above case for collinear points again foresee two ways. So this would give us 6 into 6 equal to 36 ways. Okay. Now, apart from this, let's check if we have any other condition. Suppose I take this way I'm taking 3 collinear points. Okay. So if I take 3 collinear points and if I take 1 point, then I don't have a quadrilateral. Instead, I form a triangle. So this case onwards, 3 collinear points onward case are non-valid. Okay. And similarly, 4 points are non-valid either. So these are the only 3 conditions we should worry about. So therefore, total number of ways will be total of ways will be one way, this one, plus 16 way, this one, plus 36 way, this one, give us 53 ways. Option B will be our answer. So I hope this question is clear to you. So it was a very good question, very observation based question. So a lot of understanding regarding quadrilaterals and selection are involved. So if you have any doubt with regards to the same, I suggest you go through the entire video and then subsequently try and solve this question on your own. That should be more than enough for you to understanding this kind of questions. Okay. So please do that. And having said that, if you're looking for a detailed solution of the paper, or if you're looking for any guidance with respect to your exam preparation or any subject-wise doubt, feel free to connect with us by the links provided in the description. Okay. So if you like the video, make sure like, share, and subscribe to the channel so we keep coming up with relevant content such as this further down the line. So with all that said, I'll be signing out. Thank you so much.